don't know, I shouldn't have picked this up at the end.
You have to show the people the chords to that, Mr. Pete. That's such a nice little...
It was nice.
It was lovely. Come on, show the people the chords. Show the people the chords.
This first one is called Like. D minor, like 11/9. It's 3 chords, 4 chords bass, 4 chords. D minor 7, and then it's B flat, major 7, and then it goes to one of these flat 13, flat 9 augmented. So you take a 13, and then you go down with 13, and you take a 9, and you go down with the 9.
Are you keeping up?
Keeping up. So it goes, it's like that. And then it goes G, 7.
Like that bit.
And then A7. And then it goes to the, oh my God. Anyway.
Oh!
And then it's just like, it's just some different kind of D minor interpretations.
Yeah. Well, they just play D blues all over the
Yeah, yeah, just play,
anyway.
all your YouTuber blues licks.
Right.
Yeah.
Squier Classic Vibe. We keep coming back to these. It's been a mainstay, I think, of our entire lives on YouTube. Is just to tell you how amazing we think these are. We think these are, again, these are players' guitars. We personally, we would rather have a £400 Squier Classic Vibe than a £500 Fender.
Yeah.
Just, they're just great guitars. I think what Squier have done with the Classic Vibe is they've beaten off all the competition as well. Not that kind of beaten off. We've got 2 deliveries of Classic Vibe coming over the next month or 2. So the one we're going to show you in this video contains a super cool olive drab Jazzmaster.
And check this out, Mustang Bass in Antigua. Antigua
Burst.
Antigua Burst.
Antigua, as we say
Burst.
In the colonies.
And
a Mustang.
A Mustang. Mustang. Whoo. With a trim system on, I've got the arm over there, but I choose to take the arm off because it's nice to rest my little fat guitar palms on.
Great looking guitar.
That's so cool. And then...
And basically a Thinline Telly, again in this sort of slightly darker olive drab. And then stay tuned, because in another video that we're doing in about a month's time, because these are following on about 6 weeks later, are 2 HSS Classic Vibe Strats. Again, one in the sort of darker olive drab, and this other in, is this Ferrari yellow?
I think it
must be with a black
Ferrari
guard.
or graffiti.
The graffiti yellow,
it's graffiti.
These are a bit different to other HSS Classic Vibes because you've got the chrome cover on the humbucker. But we'll talk about those in another video.
Yeah. So we start with this. What do we start? You want to start with that?
All right.
You start with that.
Jazzmaster. Okay, Squier Classic Vibe Jazzmaster.
Jazzmaster.
I could talk about how Jazzmaster pickups are different to other single coil pickups, but you've heard it all before. Let's just talk about 2 Jazzmaster pickups. The rhythm and lead circuit, the proper Jazzmaster style trem, but the Mustang style bridge. That's a good upgrade, right?
Yeah, this bridge basically on this one here.
Neck pickup in the lead position. Always a little bit brighter on a Jazzmaster than on, say, a Strat. Middle position. Little bit of rasp, because I like to run my amp just a little on the hot side. Bridge. I've got tone and volume down here, or I could go to my rhythm setting, which is just this pickup through a different tone circuit. Always with Jazzmasters, you get that kind of, you can really hear the springs in the trem system. You get a very different feel by having the longer arm. Obviously, it's a cool offset body.
longer arm.
Same scale length as a Strat, same kind of neck as a Strat, so it doesn't really feel terribly different to play. Nice balance, great looking colour, matching head cap. What's not to like, man?
What is not to like? Well, I'll tell you what's...
we could put a little bit of drive on here, but I think I always associate Jazzmasters with that jangly, not too driven. Jazzmasters, or at least I'm beginning to love Jazzmasters. I don't own one yet.
I don't know what I used to.
I need to correct that at some point in the future. Vintage tuners. I mean, look at that. All of these guitars, by the way, are sort of somewhere around about the sort of $400 to $450 mark. So highly affordable and a brilliant guitar to have in your collection-y. I want to know, actually, who out there in YouTube land has got the biggest Classic Vibe collection? Because I think you could go nuts for Classic Vibe. I think you could literally, over like a 10-year really period, you could end up with like 15 different Classic Vibe guitars, and it would be amazing.
More than that, 30, surely.
By the way, these are FSR, Fender Special Run, Factory Special Run, Fender Special Run. So these are all guitars that Andertons has asked Fender to do exclusively for us, colours exclusively for us. At least that is the case in Europe. I'm not sure in the wider world whether you'll be able to pick these up somewhere, but certainly over here if you want one.
And as you know, the EU and Europe are not the same.
They're not the same. Thing. One is a continent, one is a sort of a body of political
nonsense.
Ideology. I don't know what it is.
Which is not as cool as these two guitars. Or maybe it is for some people, I don't know. But yeah, nuts.
That's the best. So that Antigua Burst, where did we first see that?
But we had a Was it
on a Jazzmaster or
yes,
a Baritone?
No, we had some master built done by McNutt, wasn't it? He built us a whole set.
You're going back ages
we had
ago.
them recently, wasn't it?
No, I mean when did we first see?
Oh, sorry.
There was a.
I don't know. It was the 70s, was it? I think the 70s, the Antigua Burst came out first.
It's such a great colour. And didn't an artist or someone make it? I want to say, was it someone like Jim Root or someone like that kind of? I don't know. I'm waffling. Tell us about.
I know you are waffling. So, I mean, it's just epic. You know what I noticed actually? That this has got 22 frets on it. Is that a normal thing on a Mustang? I'm not sure.
It's a short scale.
It's a short scale.
24-inch scale. Oh. So it's noticeably more compact and different feeling to a Strat or a Tele.
The reason why I took that off is because that's one of the... You have to have like that flat thing.
You need the right angle cable, don't you?
Yeah, luckily this has got rubber on it, which you have to remember to use, kids. It's very cool with how you actually string it in there, and then around here, and then over the thing, and then up to the top.
Bigsby vibes to it, hasn't it?
Yeah, because it gets the whole thing is sort of wobbly. See that? I like that.
But it's a really archaic style system, isn't it?
But it's to get the brake ankle right for the string so it doesn't pop out. Yeah. Which also, because it's this Mustang bridge, they don't fall out like they do on
traditional Jazzmasters.
Yeah, exactly. Now, volume tone. See, the pickups they're Mustang pickups, aren't they? Single coil Mustang sort of pickups. They look like it's just a single coil. This is a bit three-way on each here, and I'm trying to get familiar with this, and I got no idea still.
So this switch does this pickup, this switch does that pickup.
Exactly.
You got to get your head around that, because most guitars have one kind of switch that's
exactly what I wanted to say, but I didn't get it through. So if I flick this forward, it turns the polarity, right, of the pickup. No, it doesn't turn the polarity of the pickup.
Well, so right.
Explain to me what it does, Lee, because I'm
right. Okay. Yeah. Off. Let's have it. Everything off.
Off.
Okay. Just the neck pickup.
Yeah.
Just the bridge pickup.
Yeah, because you turn it on, right?
That's right.
Yeah. On is that way.
Now, weirdly, again, both forward, both together, but effectively just in phase, like
both of the pickups together.
Both pickups.
So like a middle
position on a Telecaster.
Sounds good.
Both backwards is the same thing, But all they've done is you've flipped essentially how the pickups are wired.
So both together.
But because they're both now flipped,
Yeah.
they're still effectively in phase. But if you go if you flick them, so this one is now wired in reverse compared to this one, you now get
Yeehaw.
like a phase cancelling. And bizarrely,
Like the meters.
again, I can switch these this way, and you've got the same thing. So but now this one's reverse wound, and this one's normal wound. So, but you get the same basic sound. That's what I think is so complicated, or not complicated, so weird about
It is
a Mustang,
complicated.
is essentially you've got multiple positions here that ultimately sound the same.
Yeah.
Which like,
Yeah, that's
so
it,
like,
isn't it?
why would you do that? I don't know.
If you have a 5-way selector switch here and wire them in.
I mean, I think we have to. On that point, Mustang is a sort of I think it was a late 50s sort of student design from Fender. So this predates any idea of like 5-way switches on Strats or anything like that. So I just think it was probably a really basic way, cheap way of having a guitar pickup switching system.
Yeah, because that's a proper funk. I love that.
What there
That's
isn't
great.
on a Mustang is a single quick switch to go from the neck to the
you have to
pickup. You've literally got to adjust both switches.
And also, I find that I was playing it earlier, and if you hit it, see, I just hit it.
Yeah.
If I'm,
But you
I'll
see
hit the
that
string.
on Jaguars as well, where
They
people
tape
just
them
tape
over.
the switches over so that you can't, when the same up here. I mean, look, the Mustang.
It sounds good. It plays really nice as well. Actually.
There's two kinds of guitar players the Mustang massively appeals to. There's the practical side of things where it's just a smaller Fender guitar. So if you just want, it's like I watched, must have been Glastonbury, I think, Olivia Rodrigo did the headline set. She comes out with a red Mustang.
There you go.
It looks amazing.
She was Mustang
super
Sally
cool.
for a minute.
Didn't do Mustang Sally. But you can see lots of players like that will go, it's a really comfortable guitar to have.
Yeah.
And then the other is the sort of anti-hero. The guitar player that just doesn't want a Strat or a Telecaster because that's what their dad had or whatever, and so they just want something very different.
Well,
so,
Oz played a lot, he said, but he will drill this down and stuff, take this out.
And then they'll mod them up and they might chip. But
sounds really good,
I just think it's a cool guitar.
Drum system is really good as well. When you put the arm back in, it's really comfortable. You have to tighten it up with a little screw, as I said. I mean, it's as you say, archaic, old-fashioned. Let's put some fuzz on. Turn them off, you're too loud.
Well, look, that's the Mustang.
I would buy it just because it looks like this and it's like 400 something
Well, I'm
quid.
pleased you ended on that note because fundamentally that is the only basic. It's just a Mustang which you've been able to buy in the Fender catalogue forever and ever and ever. In
But
lots
it
of
looks
colours,
epic, doesn't it?
But not in that colour.
No, that is
and
pretty
that looks great.
sweet.
Whilst we're doing Mustangs, let's talk about the Mustang Bass.
Yeah, let's do that. It's super
And
simple,
for
isn't it?
all the same reasons that I said people like Mustangs, this is why the Mustang Bass is popular. It's a smaller, shorter scale length, more comfortable, and in that colour, just looks wicked.
These pickups remind me of the ones that is on the Espada and the Fender, so the GNL.
Yeah.
A bit out of tune, but
No, it's great. It's got the split single coil in the middle, so that you cut this.
and it's a string through as well, like.
Yeah, I was going to say it's got the Mustang style bridge on it. So
It's so cool.
It's just a very cool guitar.
It's a studio guitar for guitar player.
Well, it's funny you say that the short scale bass by many different brands has just been probably the most popular style of bass over the last 2 or 3 years. And you might be right. Maybe it's just lots of non-bass players, buying a bass guitar to have in their home studio. But I think it's lots of, it's lots of. If you pick up I'm 6 foot tall. If I pick up a jazz bass or a P bass, yes, 5'11" and quite a bit. No,
lying down.
If I pick up a jazz bass or a P bass, it's a big
I
instrument,
know.
right? So imagine if you were Pete's height. How on earth are you going to come?
Yeah, I'm 5'6", 5'5", isn't I? I'm like Prince. 5'2".
No, but I'm serious. Like
me and Sabrina Carpenter, we are dating now. We are the same height. So,
but for kids to learn the bass, really starting on a full scale length bass is ridiculous. But Mustang bass is a brilliant bass to start on. Anyway, right. There's one more, isn't there? From this, you've got the Telecaster.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yes, here we are. I mean, we've had these before, haven't we?
Yeah. So I mean. Classic on a Thinline Telecaster, so you've obviously got the F-hole, a little bit less weight because this is all chambered out, and a different shape scratch plate to a normal Telecaster. Other than that,
good old ding in it.
You've got a ding in it.
But why is it? Look. Oh, do you know why? That's the question. Do you know why it's got the skunk stripe and this doesn't?
I do, yeah.
Do you know out there? Don't say anything, Lee.
Okay,
comment in the comment section and see if you comment in the comment section.
I'll put the answer in the comment
You're like,
section.
I have to say it.
But that is
that's so cool, isn't it?
Guitar.
And you know what it is as well? It's light because it's semi-hollow. So, which means that if you are, again, if you're younger.
Anyway.
Bit of extra reverb. You hear that? You hear that? No noise gate. Got that telly's twang in the back. That was a Halcyon. Let's do a Dane because it's a bit more. It is just a great guitar.
Super guitar. Great colour. Any kind of dark green with a tortoiseshell colour guard looks brilliant, I think.
Swing through, neck's great.
But that's it. So anything FSR, it's a one-off production run that we do with Fender. So obviously you got to try and get in quick before they run out.
Oh, this is great, man. Really
and again, just to recap, all of these guitars are around about the sort of 400, maybe just slightly above £400 mark. Links will be in the description below. And Pete and I are now going to do another video, which will come out in a few weeks' time, of the 2 Strats as well.
Yeah, let's do that.
Right. See you later. Au revoir.